Zito originally came up with the Oakland Athletic.
Zito picks up his second strikeout.
17-8. The year after that, 23-5.
Success he had with the Oakland A's. He won 102 games during his time with Oakland.
2002 won an American League Cy Young Award. Three-time All-Star.
And Barry Zito signed to a minor league deal with the Oakland A's, being brought back by Billy Beane, general manager and VP there. Our good friend Ray Ratto from CSN Bay Area joins us now, and in his column yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, said maybe Billy Beane is just messing with us. Hello, Ray. It's great to have you back on the show.
Hi, honey. How are you?
See, you never know what Ray is going to go, but that's interesting places. All right, what are you thinking? You're saying that Billy Beane is the ultimate non-romantic baseball man, and yet he brings back the guy from the heyday. What do you make of that?
Well, I mean, it's a classic no-risk, potential reward situation. Zito was one of his first few draft class guys, and I think clearly he must have shown something when he was throwing down in Southern California to make the A's say, well, what do you think? And they say, well, we'll offer him a minor league deal, and if it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, maybe he can look good enough that somebody else will do it. I think largely Billy just threw him a solid for no compelling reason other than Billy just decided to do that.
Yeah,
I don't know that there's a great underlying motive here.
Yeah, but with his offseason, it's interesting because now because after taking all the flack from the sports writers out there, not you, of course, but other sports writers, now it's seen that, well, whatever moves he's making, he must know what he's doing. Do you think he's just saying, boy, I really like Billy Butler, I think he'll come back, or do you think there's much, much more behind that?
It's hard to know. I think one of the things is that Billy, in October, was profoundly frustrated with the way everything went. How they cratered in the second half and, then lost in Kansas City. So I think he still has some of that impetuous, okay, that didn't work, let's try something else about him. But the team is not so hopeless. I mean, he didn't basically just empty out the truck and say, everybody off. I mean, there's still some pieces there, but he does have, his pets, which is, I want a loaded minor league system so that even if these guys don't turn out to be major leaguers, I might be able to trade them for some down the road. I think that was part of this. They rolled the dice big on this past year. They didn't get what they wanted, so he decided to just turn back the odometer again. I mean, he's done it 3 or 4 times, so if you're trying to look for something other than that, I think you're sort of barking up a tree. It's Occam's razor. I think it's the simplest solution, which is Billy decided this incarnation of the A's was dead-ended, and he was just going to start over again.
You think he was acting emotionally somewhat? You're saying this like you say impetuous, maybe restlessness. I know he's not tied to every number out there. He's looking for answers. Do you think there's some emotion to it in tearing it down and trying again?
I think there was some immediately after the season ended. I think he was angry about it, and he didn't make a lot of moves there, but I think that was when he decided, okay, we pushed it all in on this team. We didn't get any further than we've ever gotten. We're out there with not many prospects. I don't feel comfortable about that. I mean, I don't think it was not calculated. I don't think he got liquored up and decided to say, screw it. I just think that he said, this is as good as this can be. It's not going to get any better. I'm going to reboot.
I think a lot of organizations have a Department of Decision Sciences just like that, get liquored up and just throw it out the window. By the way, before we go, you say maybe the Zito signing.
I think drinking during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, drinking during the day is way underrated. I think more people should try it.
You've made that clear in your columns. Hey, you also say that maybe the Zito signing, Billy Beane wants to make the number thugs at MLB Network cry on air. Who are you referring to?
Well, Burns mostly.
Okay. All right,
He's been a numbers creep way too long, as we all know.
There we go.
He wakes up screaming whip, and it makes the children nervous. But, no, I just, I mean, it's Billy. It's just Billy. You look at him and you go, for a guy who, I mean, he's been both overpraised and over-vilified over the years. So at this point, when you look at him do something, you may also just play it for laughs because, it's the same cycle over and over again. I mean, everybody in the Bay Area hated him in November. Now they're trying to figure out, maybe he's on to something in February. And by June, we'll find out if they hate him again. It's just we all have short attention spans.
All right, good stuff, including Ray Ratto.
I know
CSN
I do.
Bay Area. Yes, you do. Ray, terrific having you back on the show. Thank you so much.
I hate you.
He knows I don't mean that. I do mean it. No, I do mean it. Thank you, Ray. All right, goodbye, Ray.
No, you don't.
No, goodbye. No, Ray.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Ray.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Ray.